Hello, and welcome to Drag Race Stats. So I made this channel to make statistic videos about RuPaul's Drag Race, to see how each queen of each season did. We're looking at winners, bottom twos, Miss Congeniality, Snatch Game winners, trade of the season, and who should really have won based on statistics. And I'm only looking at seasons where RuPaul is the judge and host. And this time we're looking at Season 16. It's definitely one of the better newest seasons, I would say. I think it's so much better than Season 15 and 14 and also 13. I think it had some way better challenges, some way funnier things that happened, and the queens were just very strong, of course, and they got more screen time. Like, it didn't seem like they only cared for a specific amount of queens. I think everyone was like exciting to watch, and you didn't really know which way it was gonna go, which queen was gonna go where. So I really liked that. I think even the early outs was like really cared for, like Mirage and Amanda. So yeah, definitely like the opposite of season 15, which was really nice to see. So I was watching the first two episodes when no one went home, you know, with the talent shows, and they had the Raider Queen, and there was top 2 in each episode. And from that, I tried to guess which queens were gonna be in the top 3. So my guesses were Sapphira Crist'al, Plain Jane, and Q. I thought Sapphira would win. I of course also had a 4th queen, but I just removed her when I saw that it was a top 3 instead. I basically just went by the talent shows and the runways, and I thought those 3 did the best, so that's what I went with. When I first made this list, I thought that Sapphira and Plain Jane would be top 2. Mostly because Q could not dance, he could definitely not lip sync. So I thought she would be eliminated in the finale, you know, after she's done her own little lip sync performance, since that's what they're doing now for the finale. And now let's get started with the queens. Hershii LiqCour-Jeté, from the House of Jeté, which season 14's cornbread the Snack Jeté is also a member of. She was the first queen to go home, and therefore she never won any challenges and was only in the bottom 2 once. She was eliminated in episode 3 by Geneva. I think she had a nice talent show. It was really funny, the whiplash that she did. I just didn't get why she was in the jungle or why she was wearing that outfit. But her ball look was not great at all. Like, she had some pants that she just sewed some fabric into. That's just not gonna cut it. And that wig was just not it either. So yeah, it was very fair that she went home. Mirage. She never won any challenges and was also only in the bottom 2 once. She was eliminated in episode 4 by Geneva. I think it's crazy that the second out queen is so popular, because her, of course, talent show, that lip sync with the heels clacking and All Men Are Dogs, was just so amazing. And she had only known the words for that Cher song, maybe she could have stayed. But yeah, she wanted to be the host in the sketch show, so yeah, it's kind of her own fault. Amanda Tori beating. She never won any challenges and was only in the bottom 2 once. She was eliminated in episode 5 by Q. It really helps that they have these episodes in the beginning when no one goes home, so we can really get connected to the early outs as well. And you can really see it in this season. It's actually very, very nice. So I'm very happy that they do that. I hope they'll continue doing that. Like, at least the first episode, no one should go home, I would say. Even though Amanda did not have the best drag, she was still, you know, a baby queen. She could really perform. It's actually crazy that Q is the one who sent her home, and she was in the bottom in a girl group challenge. But to be honest, everyone did so well in that girl group. It was insane. Probably one of the best. I loved it. So I think it's fair because Q again could dance, and Amanda's hair kept getting in her face, and the drag was just, you know, not good. So there was really nothing else to do here, I guess. But it sucks. She was on such a strong season, but she was just not ready. So I hope she gets back on All Stars in a few years where she's have a better drag, because I can see already now that she's doing way better with her makeup. Geneva. She won 1 challenge and was in the bottom 2 3 times. She was eliminated in episode 6 by Mhi'ya. Geneva had it rough, let's say that. She lip synced 4 out of 5 episodes. Of course, one of them was a top 2, and the 3 others were for her life. But she also did win a challenge with the girl group, you know, with the Megami, Nymphia, and Mhi'ya. It's also crazy that 2 winners are lip syncing in episode 6. That's not something that usually happens. But I did feel like Geneva was one of the queens that wasn't cared as much for. I think the only reason why she was in the top 2 was because of the queen's votes. I think normally it probably would have been Plain Jane and Nymphia, because she was in the bottom every other episode. Megami. She won 1 challenge, also part of the girl group, and was only in the bottom 2 once. She was eliminated in episode 7, also by Mhi'ya. Megami was, I would say, a little bit in the background of this season. She did write some amazing verses, and I know that she helped a lot of the queens in the winning girl groups, especially Nymphia. So that's really her strength, I would say. But in the Rusical, she was just in the background. Again, it was such a strong cast, and everyone did so well in that Rusical. So it was really hard to compete with the others. It sucks, and I know a lot of people shit on her, and that's really not fair. But I think she really proved herself in the reunion lip sync that they did, where she almost won the whole thing. So that was really nice to see. Xunami Muse. She never won any challenges and was only in the bottom 2 once. She was eliminated in episode 8 by Morphine. A very, very sweet queen, which is weird since she's the daughter of Candy Muse, who is of course the sister of Dahlia Sin, who is of course the daughter of Asha. This is where Drag Race lore gets very, very complicated. She is also a queen who was just safe along the whole ride until we get to Snatch Game, where she chose to play the Gold Tooth Fairy. You really don't know what she was thinking here, and she didn't really do anything either with it. Was she not prepared or what? It was so strange. So yeah, it made sense that she went home here. And she is also Miss Congeniality. Again, really weird for a muse. Plasma. She won 2 challenges and was in the bottom 2 once, where she was eliminated in episode 9, also by Mhi'ya. Plasma really had it going for her. After she won the RDR Live and the Rusical, she did an amazing job in those 2 challenges. I did expect her to do a little bit better in Snatch Game, I would say, but I think Petal Pone is maybe not the best character to pick there, but she did okay. So it's really sad to see a queen with 2 wins get eliminated here. Kind of reminds me of Max from season 7, but she did do the worst in that design challenge with the golf and inspired by Wednesday, and she did lose the lip sync against Mhi'ya, so there's really nothing to say here. It just really sucks. Mhi'ya, Iman, LePaige. She won 1 challenge as part of the girl group, and she was in the bottom 2 4 times before going home in episode 11 by Morphine, since episode 10 didn't have any eliminations. Unlike Xunami, who was safe the entire competition, Mhi'ya was only safe in the first episode, being a talent show, and then she was either high, low, or lip syncing, but she was an amazing performer. I really expected it to be her and Morphine in top 2 of the lip sync reunion, but that didn't happen. You know, we quite often have queens on this show who are not very good at the challenges and maybe not so good on the runways, but they can really perform. And Mhi'ya is definitely one of them. Even though she quite unexpectedly did a really good job in Snatch Game, actually. That was fun to see. Wake up, it's Dawn. Dawn did not win any challenges and was only in the bottom 2 once, before she got absolutely destroyed in episode 12 by Morphine. But to be honest, that song was made for her. I really like Dawn. I really liked her aesthetics and her kind of elf thing that she did. I really think that's so cute. And could she have won some design challenges? I don't know. I'm not sure, but she was very close, I would say, every time. And I was very surprised to see that she was high for the Rumik challenge, the power song, because I definitely thought her and Q should have been in the bottom 2, if they did one. But they did not. And Dawn is also trade of the season. Of course it's because of her looks, but it's also because of the way she talked and the way she moved. It was just so funny and so adorable. And she was like, I'm not going home. Or, oh am I? I was sold. It was so funny and so cute. Morphine loved Dion. Morphine did not win any challenges and was also in the bottom 2 4 times before going home in episode 13 by Sapphira. I'm pretty sure everyone knew that Morphine was going home in this episode. It was her time to go. Really sad because she does work as a makeup artist and I think she did a good job. And honestly, I thought she won that lip sync against Sapphira. But of course they couldn't send Sapphira home here. That would make no sense. But Morphine did end up winning the reunion lip sync episode, which was so nice and also very expected, to be honest, and thereby winning $50,000, which means you won more money than Plain Jane did, which is crazy because you won 4 challenges. So a funny thing about this season is there were like 3 lip sync assassins, I would say: Geneva, Mhi'ya, and Morphine. And every time one of them was established a lip sync assassin, they were beat by the next lip sync assassin. So Geneva first, she had 3 lip syncs and then she was beat by Mhi'ya. Then Mhi'ya had 4 lip syncs and then she was beat by Morphine. And then Morphine also had 4. And then she was beat by Sapphira. Not really, but kinda. Cue the music, cause the show is about to start! It's still one of the funniest entrance lines ever, especially because she was alone, because she was the first one in. Q won 2 challenges and was also on the bottom 2 twice. She was eliminated in episode 14 by Plain Jane, for whatever reason. I have no idea why they did this. Why did they not make a top 4? It did not matter. Q was in the top a lot in this season, and I think she could have gotten some more wins, especially her and Plain Jane in the cooperative queens one. I don't understand why Sapphira won that one, but she was also a little bit annoying and a little bit too much into the drama bummer when she didn't win and she was very much in her feelings and such. But she definitely is an amazing designer and she had some awesome runways. You know when queens sometimes say that they make all their own outfits, you always expect them to be like brilliant. And sometimes they really aren't. But hers definitely was like really crazy. That moon look she had, amazing. And her goth look, amazing. It was just, yeah. But something that I didn't personally vibe with was her comedy. I did not think she did a good job in the RDR Live and Snatch Game. When I saw her when she was talking about stuff and people were laughing, I was just like, but that's not funny. So yeah, that was just me, I guess. Plain Jane. She won 4 challenges and was only in the bottom 2 once. She made it all the way to the finale but was sadly caught at the top 3. So she got 3rd place. Something that I haven't even talked about yet is when her and Sapphira won the talent show episodes, they were each granted immunity, so they could use that at any given point, either on themselves or on someone else, and that person would have immunity for the episode. And this was just a wasted opportunity, because when she finally used it on Nymphia for the power episode, no one was going home anyway, and Nymphia would have been safe, and it's actually Plain who would have been low for some reason. Again, I don't understand this episode's judging. Plain might actually be one of my new favorite queens. I fucking love her humor. She is so hilarious. Even though I think she was a little bit harsh to Amanda at some point. Love everything she did and say on the season, also outside of it. It's so funny, and she is not afraid to be ugly. Like in this look, and when she was dressed like that old witch, or the one with the house under it. It was just insane. Oh yeah, and at Maddie's Give It To Me Straight video. And that Snatch Game performance, oh my god, her and Sapphira had me in stitches. They were so good. They definitely could have won together, but I get why she won. Because she is this season's Snatch Game winner. The makeover, I'm not so sure about. Could have been literally any of the other queens, to be honest. It was a bit simple. Sapphira Crist'al. She also had 4 wins and was also only in the bottom 2 once. Sapphira won 3 challenges in a row, which I believe she is the first US queen to ever do. She also made it all the way to the finale and placed runner-up. So that means her and Plain has again renewed the curse of the 4 challenge winners not winning the season. Sapphira is everything. She is mother. I really love her. Amazing in the challenges, amazing on the runway, amazing performer. Slew foot, everything's just great about her. And the funny thing is, because every 4th year they do like a election themed challenge on the show. So you know, in season 4 it was the debate one where Sharon Needles won, and in season 8 it was the shady campaigns that they did against each other. Bob and Derek won, and in season 12 it was the choices where Jada Essence Hall won, and now here was the Ru Make Song Power, which Sapphira won, which means she is the first non-winner to win a political theme challenge. Maybe she should have won the season, but it was decided against at some point. I don't know, it could have been. It looks like it. I really thought she was gonna win, and I actually did hope that she was gonna win, but I'm also okay with Nymphia winning. It's not that. I just personally think she did do a better job in the competition, but that doesn't really matter anymore for some reason. And Sapphira used her immunity on herself on the design challenge, which she probably didn't need it to do, but I think the other queens got in her head. And for the first time ever, we had 2 Miss Congeniality. I am not sure why this happened. Was it a tie between the 2 of them, or did they just not want Xunami to have it alone? It's also the first time since season 1 that a finalist have gotten the title, and the runner-up as well. Nymphia Wind. She won 3 challenges and was never in the bottom 2, even though she probably should have been for Snatch Game. And she is the last member of the winning girl group. And therefore Nymphia Wind is the 7th US winner to never be in the bottom 2. And of course Sasha Colby is the 6th winner, which I forgot to mention in my last video. She is the first East Asian queen to win the show, which is just insane. And since season 3 there has never been an Asian winner, which is just even more insane. So it is about time. So I am very happy that she won the season, and she was really amazing. Amazing designer, amazing runways, that's for sure. Also really good at performing. So we could have seen her lip sync, especially in Snatch Game. I don't understand why Morphine was set there, because she definitely could have won over Xunami. It would have been fun to see, but maybe she couldn't have moved much in that outfit. That could also have been the case. And I just really want to know why she's so obsessed with yellow and bananas, because she had so many runways that looked like that. I am very happy that she won the season. It was very nice. And it's very impressive to see all the things she's already done after the show. I gotta say, I was very surprised that she won, because she didn't really get a winner's edit. I think Sapphira got that one. And at the finale, it was very surprising that was Plain being cut for the top 2 and not her. But yeah, Nymphia Wind won season 16 and $200,000. Now that we had looked at the stats, who should really have won? So just like in Global All-Stars, it's actually a 3-way tie, because Nymphia has 3 wins but was never in the bottom, and Plane and Sapphira has 4 wins but was in the bottom once. So I guess that means that Nymphia actually did deserve it. So congratulations to Nymphia Wind. Now let's see how I did. So I actually got 2 out of 3, which is again very good. That's usually what I get. And of course, like I said, I was just going off the talent shows and the runways and stuff like that. I did not expect Q to be cut right at the end here, and Nymphia being in the finale was also a surprise, because usually the Cookie Asian queens go home first, and I just thought they did what they always do. But luckily they did not, so that was very, very nice to see. Again, I still thought Sapphira was gonna win, and I kind of felt like she was going to, but at something at the last moment changed that. I don't know. Maybe the lip sync. Nymphia's boba tea was really funny and really great. And Sapphira was doing like a vampire thing. It was strange. So maybe it was because of that. But all in all, a very, very good season. Very strong cast. Very, very good challenges, I would say. The girl group, the room mix, the Rusical, Snatch Game, even though it was only Sapphira and Plane who did good there, I just think they brought it up. The design challenges, such strong designers on the season as well. The PowerPoint presentation, the bathroom design challenge, and also all the lip syncs. It was just amazing. An amazing season. So happy for it. And I hope they can keep the momentum with season 17. So this also marks the end of the US season. I finally caught up to that. So that means that next time we will be looking at the UK seasons that I haven't done, which will be UK 4, 5 and 6, which of course just ended, but it will take some time before my video will get out, of course. And after them it will be UK versus the world, and then lastly it will be All Stars. So I'll see you there. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Also check out my other channel where I make gaming and Pokemon Go content. See you next time. Bye bye.